even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video gonna give you guys a bit of advice, but it's obviously subjective. This is my opinion, but I want it to come through as advice so it can help you guys, because Black Friday is coming up soon, but this video will actually just be applicable generally speaking, because there's gonna be banners that come even after Black Friday and whatnot, and there's so many banners that will be in the game, and a lot of them can be tempting, of course. So I feel like it's a good idea to actually give you advice on what banners you should and shouldn't do, because you guys should really know that discounts actually take a lot of your chrono crystals bit by bit every single day, and especially if you're doing a bunch of them, you will lose a lot of chrono crystals. You don't even realize it when you could be stacking up a lot more. Every little counts, and you wouldn't think so because it's just a discount, but honestly it's a good way for them to take all your chrono crystals and then put you in a bad position when a banner you care about actually comes in. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 25,000 subscribers. All my social media links on the left. Is the YouTube channel, but we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram and Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, let's actually get into the advice that I've got to give you for this video. So the main two banners that you'd obviously see in the game are regular banners. So you'd see these all-star banners, which is what they do nowadays. It might change in the future, but at the moment they do all-star banners, and then they do the LF banners. There might be dual LF banners, but let's just assume they do regular LF banners, which actually have the steps, and then they'd obviously have the all-star banners. The LF banners do not have discounts. The all-star banners do have discounts, but spending on the all-star banner would actually make you lose CC for the step-up banners. And I feel like it's fine to assume that the LF characters which come on the step-up banners actually have more value. So you need to decide whether it's worth it for you to actually be doing all-star banners discounts daily. And the simple answer I can give you is that if the unit doesn't directly contribute to your team, if you're free to play, there's no point of actually doing discounts every single day just to hope that you get a character, especially if it's not one of the main two feature characters, simply because chances are the characters, they're going to be regular characters. Like look at Gohan here, even though he has his revival, he's pretty solid, and Nappa here, they will return on other step up banners, and that's just how it always goes. So characters that you would see here, if we just go to the Z power list and then we look at what characters are on the banner, you can literally see Red Bojack, the Shenrons, Tournament Power 17 and 18, Trunks of Maya, Clapku, and so on and so forth, right? And then if we look at this banner here, all-star banner, we look at their Z power list, you'd see a similar batch of units, meaning that if you just, unless you really needed these characters here, there's actually no value of doing the discounts on these banners, simply because even if you're looking for the main characters or the later characters, they'd actually more time appear on step up banners. So unless you're looking for the main two, there's actually no point of chasing regular characters doing discounts, simply because you'd be losing CC that could easily contribute to your step up banner, which will give you the highest value characters that you can get. Now that we've gone through the main two types of banners, the other banners that you'll see are like master pack banners. There's the weekend banner, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. But master pack banners, I really do not advise you summoning on these banners. You can do discounts, I guess, but you'd have to be in a very good position to be able to do discounts on these banners, simply because most of these characters also appear on other step up banners. So even if you get shafted, you probably grab these in other places. And on top of that, even though it is sparking guaranteed, don't be finessed by that. You can obviously summon on the step up banners. This here, the exchange shop with the step up banners, guarantee you sparkings if you reach a certain pity point. So if you're just simply saving, you'd actually just gain more value out of summoning on step up banners. So that's why I also don't advise you doing the master pack Z banner. It's just not worth it. Like you see all the Z power here, you can invest in some Z LF characters that you get. You can also get the main character on the step up banner, and then after a certain amount of time there will obviously be those red tickets. If I go to my exchange shop, I can show you the legends tickets at the very bottom, and if you reach a certain amount, it will take a long time obviously if you're free to play, but you can actually start exchanging those coins as well for tickets, which you can accumulate to actually get a character through here. I've actually got up to 2,000, but I've been playing since the start of the game and I don't exactly spend the largest amount. So I just spoke about Master Pack Z. This obviously also applies to the Super Master Pack banner. This is just a bunch of regular characters that you will probably get on step up banners if you just save your chrono crystals and go for them instead. And just to add to the fact that the Master Pack Z and the Super Master Pack banners have lots of characters that you'll get on step ups. There's also this Sparking Weekend which actually give you tickets, so most of those characters you can actually get from tickets. There's a Sparking Weekend one here. There's also this Rush Limited if you want to use your Rush medals on this, and then on top of that, Master Pack 3, 2 and 1, like you'd have to be assuming that you'd get good characters. You could get the oldest characters here, so most characters might actually intertwine between these ticket banners. So Master Pack banners, do not spend a dime on them. I don't feel like the discounts are worth it at all. Now this one here is a tricky standpoint, because I feel like if you're gonna summon for any of the Zenkai banners here, then you would have actually done the consecutive summons. You wouldn't do discounts, because you also get the freebies. So say if I get up to Zenkai 1 with the 1000, I'll get an extra like 100, which is pretty solid, right? But Zenkais literally control the game to a very large extent. Like it's very clear that they're vital in almost every single team. So for Zenkais, I'm a bit indifferent about doing discounts on them, because I do discounts every single time on Zenkai banners. I feel like they're the most valuable thing, especially for characters that are good. For example, even though Android 18 is in the Ultra Space Time Rush shop, you can actually Zenkai 7 her if she comes on here through discounts as well. It can help you get that extra one Zenkai level up. So I wouldn't advise doing Zenkai banners especially if they're in the Ultra Space Time Rush shop. However, it would actually allow you to get them to a Zenkai 7 standpoint much faster, and especially if they're not in the Ultra Space Time Rush shop, I don't feel like it's a problem doing these. These are probably the most valuable ones. However, I know some people just like getting new characters, but then again, if you're trying to get new characters, then you should be saving for your step ups anyways. So yeah, these wouldn't be worth it for you. But in the case that you just want a strong team, once you find your one, you probably just do the consecutive summons anyways. So you could do the discounts like I said, but I feel like it's also something else that you can easily skip. Now after this Happy Weekend, I've got one more banner, but for the Happy Weekend, you might have thought that I was going to say skip, but I feel like the Happy Weekend is probably the most valuable banner that you can actually summon on, and let me tell you why. So with the Happy Weekend, you get that SP coin, which can actually help you Z-power the characters you already have. So if I go to my exchange shop, you can see that there's the SP the Sparking Medal coins shop here, and you can actually get 100 Z power that works on every single character, no matter their their Z power level, and apply that to them, and even unlock characters that you don't have in the scenario you want any of these. But this is actually the most free to play way to actually get your characters Z powered up, aside from the dual coin shop, because you can get also the Sparking medals from doing your dailies, which is actually very valuable. So you'd actually just be getting the Sparking medals. That's probably the most valuable thing that comes out of it. But on top of that, this banner actually has a bunch of good characters, and it's also like having a step for an LF banner, a step up banner. Like I feel like the LF rates for this are high. I'm not advising you to summon on this banner, but if you're going to summon on any banner, I wouldn't say do any of the discounts. I'd say do this one on the weekend. So that would be Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And if you really are unsure about whether you should spend on this banner, if I put it to you like this, if you didn't do any discounts throughout the whole week, so I'm going to do some maths here. At the moment, I'm just going to count every banner there is. So there's 1, 2 discounts already, 3, 4 discounts, 5, 6. So there's 6 discounts there. That would be 20 times 6. That's 120. And you're doing that every single day on the weekdays. So that would be Monday, not even Monday, Tuesday to Friday, because Monday is included in the weekend. So it's 120 times 4. That's 480. Like that is a lot. That's a lot of chrono crystals per week, and you only spend 300 on the weekends. That's actually way more valuable, especially including the fact that you're very likely to get LF on this banner, in my opinion, in my experience as well. And there's a bunch of characters here that you can also build, but that's also not me saying for you to do the banner, but I'm saying if you're going to do anything, you should do this one, because you also can just get regular Z power out of it because of the SP medals. Now this banner here, I don't believe they usually come with discounts. However, this banner actually has a lot of value, and it depends specifically on what team you run, and it's something that actually gives you a sparking every time you do a multi, which is actually very valuable. People often chase the LFs on these banners. I've got 2 here for example, and of course this video is only about discounts, but I wanted to include it because when these banners drop, people always ask me, oh, should I summon on this banner? If you feel like the characters are very much worth it for you, this banner, I feel like it's something you can take the risk on. Like, it's not a banner to be overlooked. There are some good regular sparkings on it on top of Legends Limited sparkings. So if you want to chase a certain character, even though I never advise chasing in this game, like never ever in a gacha game, never chase unless you've literally got the money for it, this is one of the few banners I'd actually say, yeah, go ahead. But in the first place, I'm not even advising you to summon on these banners because there's no discounts for 1, but for 2, I just have to say there's a lot of value to come out of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative in some way, shape or form. The math should really just show you how much CC you actually waste within a week, and I only used 4 days. If you're doing discounts on every day of the week, the full 7 days in the week, it'd be way more than the 480 I just calculated from 4 days of the discount banners currently in the game. Just showing you guys my LF box. Somebody might be curious, but lots of this is just from strategizing and saving efficiently. But please bear in mind that I've been playing since the start of the game and I'm not entirely free to play, but I'm not the biggest whale either. You're probably looking at this Vegito Blue like, what? Well, he was actually only 8 stars and I put just a bunch of Z power into him. So yeah, just like strategizing can actually get you so far in a gacha game, and that's literally what you have to do with your in-game currency. But yeah, good luck with your future summons. Just gotta put it like that. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already on this grind to 25,000 subscribers. I ain't got nothing else more to say. Just enjoy your time and be sensible with your currency. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!